Hey, oh.
Look at
Hey,
my little
oh.
fuzzy head.
Hey, look at Andrew at the bottom of the screen. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Camera's actually not bad. It's gonna take 2 seconds. Touch her
All
up.
right. Can you somehow make me look thinner?
Yeah, I'm gonna work
Just
on it.
push the camera far back as possible. It's instead of me like running miles again, just push the put the camera
Put it as far back as you can.
way back. Oh man.
Alright, looking good.
Yeah. All right. Today we're sponsored by Monster and Smart Water and Poland Spring. Conflicting issues.
Okay.
Just kick his head.
All right.
There we go. I'm just gonna turn this in case I have to pull my
No, yeah.
phone up. We'll see, Twitch chat.
Ayo.
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 Ayo. Ayo.
Ayo. Ayo.
Ayo. These are days, are they?
All right. And now we are live.
We are live.
We are doing.
Right here.
Let me move
On the
this.
Pick Last
Let me move this microphone.
podcast.
There we go.
The Pick Last
Doing our
pod.
thing. Doing our thing.
Doing our thing right here on the show.
Episode 5.
6?
12.
19.
Yeah.
69.
Episode 104.
Here we go, baby. How did we get here so fast?
Take that, DJ Khaled.
So for the first time ever, I'm trying the new Twitch low latency stream.
What's that mean?
It means it's closer to real time.
Okay.
So it kind of sacrifices a little bit of like video quality, which is fine.
Yeah, I'm
For like more real time. So as people write in the chat,
So I
if
could
you guys
say
are in the
this
chat-
weight is fuzzy because of the resolution.
It's the low latency.
There we
yeah.
go.
There we go.
All right. I still got to get used to like seeing the stream over here, but not paying attention to it.
Yeah, it's weird.
So it's like, all right, like let me just block it out.
I always look at it and I notice I'm like doing this. I'm like picking my beard and I'm like, stop it.
Do you, like that? I always go like, oh, I talk with my hands a lot and like, kind of like fuck around.
You know what I always do too? Like I have like with my facial hair, there's like a little bit in the corner that always like hangs.
Mm.
I'm always like this. And then I feel like I look like that kid in South Park who has diabetes, whose tongue is always
Was
like
it- oh.
Scott Malkinson.
Scott Malkinson had diabetes.
I had diabetes.
Had diabetes.
Because like
Scott
I'll
Malkinson.
look, I'll like turn my head to see my Twitch chat,
Right.
and I'm just like, I'm like what? And I'm like, oh no, what are you
Oh,
doing?
Jesus. Oh my God.
All right, guys. So what's going on? We are here live, twitch.tv/PickedLastPod.
That's right.
We're back for show number 6. We are finally over the big hump of the NFL draft.
We're past the draft. We're past the fallout of the draft,
And we're back to that week to week, baby.
and now we're like, oh no, what's left?
Now what do we talk about until football season? So-
Economics of the Iran
Shuffle
deal.
my papers and...
There's only one piece of paper that has writing on it.
What do I do with the other
Oh
300?
my God.
So, little housekeeping before we get started here. As always, if you're watching live on twitch.tv/PickedLastPod, we want you to go over to our YouTube, youtube.com/PickedLastPod, where we upload every other episode, all the past broadcasts, and vice versa. If you're watching this on YouTube, please go to twitch.tv/PickedLastPod, where you can watch us live, talk to us in the chat, let us know any questions, or just comment as we go, and we'll talk
We
to you
are
on the
the
show.
best live midweek podcast that starts at 10:30
We are the premier Wednesday night sports show at 10:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch
in Levittown.
in Levittown, Long Island. Now people are gonna come kill us because
Yeah,
we are.
good, because I don't live in Levittown.
Oh God, Brian, you're doing me in here.
Let's say I'm up.
You can follow me at ParksXCore and check out my stream over at twitch.tv/Bullhammer when I'm live pretty much any night I'm not doing this show.
You were just telling me you have some big plans for the E3 conference
Yes,
stuff.
E3, I have to get all the dates. It's mostly Sunday and Monday when stuff happens. I'm going to be trying to see who's coming through on those days, and we're going to be doing E3 live streams
Very
over
nice.
on my Twitch pretty much all weekend.
Nice, very
So,
nice.
yeah,
so
very
look
hyped
forward
up.
to that, guys. Like look for like he does. You did it last year with the Top Drawer Gaming guys,
Yeah, last
and then
year.
I think you did it before with when you were doing on the Parks Department. I think you had your own solo
Yeah,
stuff.
what we did was when we did the Parks Department, it was more of like a solo post show. I did it with Nick actually.
Okay.
And then, the following year was Top Drawer Gaming, and we did like, what did we do? We did like 5 podcasts.
Oh my God.
In like 2 days, just going over like the post shows for each. And my favorite was
I just felt
one
my
of
diabetes clinch up. Like, oh God.
the biggest one, which was Xbox.
Okay.
Like, well, the big 2.
Oh yeah.
we found out that it wasn't recording through my Yeti. It was going through like my laptop speaker, so it
Oh.
sounded like shit, and it was like 2.5
Yikes.
hours of audio.
Yeah.
But
See
it was
that
all right.
as a guy who does.
Yeah,
now,
Mikey
who
said
does-
not fun, and I agree.
But as a guy who does 2 podcasts now, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Yeah,
Because like even like trying to
We were
schedule
dead.
one podcast, it's like, all right, so we're gonna do it this day for this amount of time.
and it's
like,
Pacific time.
Oh, so it's like,
So like Bethesda went until like 12:31 in the morning.
get at it.
And like Mikey didn't want to crash. He went home and slept, and then came back in the morning for Xbox.
Oh my
And
god.
I was just like, yo, like we were dead by the end of that weekend.
Good on you guys.
Yeah, we put in the work. You know, no one
Yeah.
can say we didn't.
No, yeah.
But now you know
That you could put on your tombstone. We put in the work.
Now I think that would be a cool little maybe like TDG reunion.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So yeah, Mikey. I mean, I know you're watching, so if you want to come through E3 weekend,
Get it. Yeah, get it.
here we go,
together.
putting you on the spot on
Yeah.
air. Maybe we'll get a little TDG reunion going
Yeah.
for E3.
Maybe you could make a logo for it.
Maybe. Well, that one I went to Reddit for.
Okay.
That one's been done.
Okay.
This one, my funds are in other things right now,
All
so
right.
I haven't gotten to it. So hopefully by show 100, Mikey will have us the big logo done.
I can only do so much on my phone. What's he
Mikey
saying?
wrote, side note, Yankees just came back in the bottom of the 8th, up 9-6 for a possible other win.
Let's get right into. All right, this is actually my first topic is New York baseball.
Yeah. Kind of how your team's...
Yankees are like a house of fire right now. They're just burning down the neighborhood.
Yeah.
They've really kind of figured out what's been going on. Aaron Boone looks like a fucking genius.
Mm-hmm.
Didi Gregorius is great. Aaron Judge also great. Gary Sanchez great.
To be fair, not taking anything away from Aaron Boone, hard to not look like a genius
Hard to not-
with a roster
There
like
was-
you have.
My favorite thing is my best friend Mike is a big Yankees fan,
Mhm.
and when they got Stanton, I sent him these pictures. You remember the Simpsons baseball episode?
Yes.
Like the softball episode.
Of
So it's
course.
like one of the things was like Monty Burns going, "You Strawberry, hit a home run." He goes, "Okay, coach," and he hits a home run.
Yeah.
So I send him a thing. Goes, "You, Stanton, hit a home
Hit
run."
a home run.
Okay,
All right,
coach.
coach. I'll go out there and hit a home run.
So
Exactly.
it's like this is exactly what's going to be like 58 times
Yeah.
this year,
It's like being a gritty white receiver on the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to not look great.
right?
You know what I mean?
It's a tough thing.
Like, but no, Yankees are killing it. And this is why, as a Met fan, I kind of just sat there when it was like, hey, we're 10-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you, Yankees.
First
And
time
I
the New
was
York
like-
team started out 10-1.
I was like, guys, I know enough about baseball that we probably shouldn't talk shit after like 11 games, and we should just
Oh.
be happy that teams are playing well.
The season ended.
It's over for you, Yankees. We're a New York team now.
Yeah.
How you doing? We're walking over
If
here.
the season ended on April 15th, I think we would have been fantastic. But the fact that it continues until September and October, it's rough.
If the baseball season ended in May, the Mets would have 27 World
I know,
Series
we'd
championships.
have so many. We'd be flashing them around. But well, the Mets right now they're just kind of they're drunk, I guess. I don't want to be
Yeah.
that guy that like parent that goes, "Go home, Mets, you're drunk." It's
We're,
like, no,
we're
it's
in
like,
the Matt Harvey breakup
it's,
era.
it's a weird, like poisonous relationship that they had somehow with Matt Harvey.
Mhm.
Where and then they go, all right, go down to the minor leagues and work your shit out, and he's like, nah, man, I'm good. So
Yeah.
they're like, okay, well, fuck off, get off my team.
Yeah.
They DFA'd him, so they designated him for free agents. They had 1 week to trade him. So in between our last podcast and today,
Yeah.
they had to either they could trade him or he could walk as a free agent, and they actually did him dirty by trading him
Yeah.
because they fucks
Then
everyone
he
over.
Doesn't, yeah.
Because he would get he's still getting paid by the Mets, but like one team could not just pick him up for like 5 cents on the dollar.
Exactly.
We got ourselves Devin Mesoraco, as you might know as he's the Mr. Glass of Major League Baseball. He's only played 100 games once
Okay.
in his 6-year career.
So we traded Mr. Glass for Mr. Glass.
We traded, but like he could be good. That's the worst part is that he's like when he played over 100 games, he had 25 home runs and I think
Mhm.
68 RBIs for a Cincinnati Red team
Yeah.
that had Joey Votto, Todd Frazier, Billy Hamilton. Like they
Oh,
had
yeah,
they had
yeah.
a stacked team like
Yeah.
Jay Bruce. But now like he hasn't played 60 games since 2014.
So basically, it's like that Spider-Man meme of like them looking at each other,
But yeah,
and that's Matt Harvey and this guy.
Yep.
Where they're just like, hey.
hey, like okay. So that's going to be an interesting thing. Who knows? really, but I do know that if the Mets continue to lose, end of August, I could guarantee you this one thing: Tim Tebow will be our starting left fielder.
Yeah.
Guarantee it. Guarantee it.
Wow.
I'll put it on.
You think it's time for the big T?
No,
Sweet
no.
T to step up to the major league?
It's not talent based. It's not merit based. It's the fact that it's like we're still a business and we need to sell these fucking like $30 grilled cheese sandwiches.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just get this fucking guy up
we
here.
gotta keep Shake Shack in business to get Tim
we,
Tebow up
we
here.
are in so deep to Shake Shack. It's not even funny.
We still gotta pay Keith up in the booth. So let's get Tim Tebow out on the
Fucking
field.
Two Boots is about to break our two legs. Man.
That's baseball.
That's baseball.
Going on right now in May.
Oh, that's
Fun
in
fact: I have not checked my fantasy roster since our last podcast. I look. I'm like, oh, I'm down 200 points. Sweet.
Hey.
Let's keep it going. I'm gonna keep rolling with this lineup.
a little preview. You do have something about baseball in the Parker Power Rankings, correct?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It's coming up. Yeah.
Good, because I don't want to jump into it right now.
Yeah.
So.
It's today's events. Yeah, it's in there.
Cool. So our next topic right now is probably
Mm-hmm.
the most ridiculous stuff. It's playoff basketball.
Yes.
And we've said on this podcast before that we're all not huge basketball fans.
Like I'm a very, very casual.
Very
like when I watch
like-
basketball, I know what's going on. I know who the players are. Like, I know what
Right.
the stories are right now going on.
He's so
But,
casual.
I'm
It's
not-
like he's like flip flops at a family function. It's like wow. Let's try to
I'm
keep
so
the shoes
casual.
on.
I'm like Mikey on this podcast. Oh, no, I'm just kidding.
I have the
R.I.P.
call.
Mikey. He's not here
No,
today.
that's all right. So I wanted to talk about LeBron James basically just destroying the Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
They came into they almost got eliminated by the Indiana Pacers. They got
Yeah.
beat up. A lot of players didn't do their jobs. Fucking LeBron put it on himself. He put I think he had 2 games over 40 points.
Mm.
So he finished. They took it to the limit.
Mikey said, "Ouch." I'm just kidding, Mikey.
Fire. Was it so?
Fire emoji.
They get past Indiana Pacers with by the skin of their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
They go into Toronto, who I think had the best regular season record in the NBA, and they just murdered them.
Yeah.
Murdered them.
Yeah.
It's,
And I think something similar happened last year.
yeah.
with-
Anytime
Yeah.
Toronto plays LeBron James,
Yeah.
they fall apart.
Yeah.
It's fucking hysterical.
Because someone there was something where someone had a GIF of it was like Pokemon, but it was like LeBron James and a raptor, and it was like it's super effective, and they were like, this GIF is now timeless because I can just use it again.
I sometimes use the Pickless Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, at PicklessPod. So because LeBron James is a free agent after this year,
Yeah,
so I was like at Toronto, why don't you just throw him a contract,
yeah,
just once? You're like,
yeah.
hey, you want to?
If you can't beat him, let him join you.
if we can't beat you, can you just run this
Can
team
you just
for a
join
minute?
us?
Yeah, get it over. We want to get past the second
Now, where do you
round.
stand on the whole it's been talked about for a year about LeBron to the Lakers?
I don't mind it. I think
You think?
if LeBron goes to the West, it will shut a lot of people up.
Yeah,
Because a lot of people are killing him. They every year it's something new with LeBron, and I think we can get to it in our main topic tonight.
mm-hmm.
But it's LeBron stays in the East because he knows it's the road less traveled. LeBron stays here because he knows he could win. It's first off, LeBron's not the one signing these guys to fucking other teams.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
and also wouldn't you be oh yeah, every good player's over there. I'm just gonna kind of stay on my team where
And
I have
keep-
control of.
Yeah. It's like you
Well,
could
that
say
sounds
this.
lovely.
Yeah, right. You like that?
That's
It's
very-
coconut. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Great.
Summary.
Yeah. Shout out to Glade Coconut Plug-in. Their canisters, whatever they are, everybody.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that thing. It's kind of being they're oh, Tom Brady's only had to play the Bills and the
Right.
Jets, and he fucking sucks. It's
Like-
not really, because he still goes to the playoffs and beats everybody.
Yeah.
So what's your argument there?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
it's
he-
something,
He doesn't make the schedule. He doesn't pick the other teams.
Yeah.
He just goes out there and wins.
Mhm.
And I love LeBron James.
Now, did you see? I forgot what day it was last week. The whole Boston Philadelphia, where
Oh.
Boston won in the it was the game-winning shot, or it sent it into overtime or something,
Right,
and
right.
the confetti came down.
Yeah, and then they lost.
They lost and confetti's coming down.
Yeah, they that happened so many
That's
times.
bold. That should have been in my power rankings.
That
It's
should have
not.
been.
It's not.
The best was there was one year the Knicks were actually good.
Mhm.
I think they won 50 something games, and they had the a first-round meeting against the Celtics. The Celtics were busted up at this point. They had like Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen on their last legs. And the Knicks haven't won a first-round playoff series in like 20 years at this point.
Yeah.
So they just decimate the Celtics that can't like fucking stay healthy. So, and then confetti goes off and like, garden party. And then they play the Heat the next round and get swept so hard. It's like, why would you do that? You just,
Yeah, like, why'd you do... Too early.
Too early. It's like
shot your load.
Sometimes, like, hearing shit like this makes me love basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Being like, I should really pay attention to it more and more.
Yeah.
And I would love to, like, I gotta stay committed to, like, a team. So
Yeah.
wherever LeBron goes, that's the team I'm gonna watch
That's the
next
team.
year.
Let's just both get really into the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hell yeah.
Like, let's make that the official team of this show.
Okay.
And then, like, we're just gonna get all in on Pelicans next year.
Pelicans.
Yeah.
Pelican power.
Pick Glass Pelicans. That's gonna be our spin-off show, where we're just a Pelicans fan podcast. The Pick Glass Pelican.
Oh, we gotta
Can
find
we
it.
rent a Pelican suit?
We probably could.
Right?
I don't think it's gonna be like the demand is that high.
And just like have like the Pick Glass Pelican come in and just like
We should,
everybody get up.
if we
and
can't
then it just
find if we can't find full body pelican suits,
Yeah.
we should get like cardboard, like make a gigantic pelican mouth and just hang out in the beak.
Ooh. What if we all just get Pelican masks? And then like that's how we
do
start
it.
the show and we're just like
Or just all grow Anthony Davis unibrows. Might be the cheapest option.
that's the easiest of the option.
Why-
What if we got our eyebrows shaped like a pelican?
Ooh,
Like unibrow shaped pelican eyebrows.
I'm with it.
Yeah?
I'm with it.
I think that's what we do.
I
The
think we
Pick
do
Glass
it.
Pelicans, that's our new
Pick Glass
that's our
Pelicans,
play.
yeah.
That's our play.
We're doing that. I'm gonna write it down.
Hell yeah.
Dress like complete assholes.
We already do that.
I know. We do it without being
I wore
prompted.
like a beanie in April on the podcast 2 weeks ago.
I'm wearing a hoodie in your room that's like 90 degrees.
Oh man.
So that's playoff basketball, and you know what? It's gonna get a little bit fun. It's probably gonna get a lot more fun out there.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to watch. Now, speaking of assholes,
Mhm.
Ben Roethlisberger
Yeah.
going on record saying he will not mentor Mason Rudolph.
This coming hot off the heels of after last year saying, I don't know if I'm gonna play anymore,
This bitch contemplates retirement for the last 3 years.
and then gets mad when the Steelers take a quarterback and
In like the 4th round.
yeah, in the 4th round he gets mad about it and he goes, yeah, you know, I'm probably gonna play 3 to 5 more years. It's like, well, what happened to what you were saying last year? Like, come on, dude.
It's like any quarterback, like the last couple of quarterbacks that have had rookies drafted.
Mhm.
So, like Alex Smith is a big one. Eli Manning is now a big one. Well, Tom Brady kind of sent the guy off to a different town.
Yeah.
But like, even Peyton Manning had one when he had Brock Osweiler, Captain Handoff. Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy. But like, there's some quarterbacks out there that when the team drafts a rookie, they understand and know what has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, Ben Roethlisberger just saying, "Oh, I might retire. I don't want, I want to walk with my grandkids one day."
Yeah.
Oh, the 3rd day of the fucking draft, they draft the fucking quarterback.
I am so happy the alternate reality doesn't exist where Roethlisberger has been a New York Giant
Ugh.
for like how many years? Because that was
Yeah.
the plan.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, if they didn't get Eli,
He was, yeah, he
they
was,
wanted Roethlisberger.
yeah. Like if the, yeah, do you see that? Was it the NFL Films thing?
Yeah.
Where
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
they show basically like, well, the Giants really want Eli, but if we take Phillip Rivers, they'll take Ben
Yeah,
Roethlisberger, and
And
so-
then there's like the whole footage where he's even a dick back then, like Eli sleeping, he's like, oh, too loud for the pretty boy over here.
yeah,
Like,
I'll play in San Diego. I'll
yeah,
play like,
yeah, like,
fuck you.
Shut up. Like,
Why don't you go attack a woman in the bathroom again? Oh yeah, that happened. Remember that.
shots fired on Pick Glass.
I still don't. I never liked Ben Roethlisberger.
No.
I drafted him once in fantasy football
Me
just
too.
to trade him.
Oh, not me.
When
my team got auto drafted, and I had him and Antonio Brown, and I went, I'm riding with it. Make it up to me.
I don't like him.
Earn it.
I think his game is basically he's standing on the top floor of a burning building, and like that's how he plays quarterback. He's like, I'm just gonna run around like a complete dickhead. Fuck him. But I love Pittsburgh.
I would
by
probably
the
take
way.
Phillip Rivers over him.
I would take Phillip Rivers
Yeah.
over him all the time.
Mhm.
Because you know what? Phillip Rivers made fun of Jay Cutler for being diabetic,
Yeah.
and that's pretty fucking funny.
That's a guy I want leading my team.
Exactly. It's like, you can't eat a cupcake, you son of a bitch. I have 9 fucking kids.
That's hilarious. Yeah, like Phillip Rivers is like the good kind of dick,
Right.
and Ben Roethlisberger is like the dick kind of dick.
But, Phillip Rivers is the dick on the field that's on your team. Like, you go, yeah, that's my guy. Like, fuck yeah. Like, he's my leader. And then, like, Ben Roethlisberger's like, yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near this dude outside of the
Phillip
stadium.
Rivers is like the guy that would say something racist, and you'd kind of let it go and be like, all right. And then Ben Roethlisberger's like the guy that would just say something not racist, but you'd be like, fuck this guy. I hate him. I don't like him.
Ben
I wanna punch his
Roethlisberger
stupid
brings up the
face.
economy. It's like, fuck you.
So, official takes on this podcast: big Pelicans guys,
Yeah.
big Phillip Rivers guys, not big Ben Roethlisberger guys. We need an official list of like all of our takes.
And what we're big on, the big list.
Well, that's when we start the spin-off show.
Oh yeah, Pelican.
Fresh cakes and hot takes.
Where we bake food and we just shit on whatever we don't like.
That's gonna be the Patreon exclusive show when we get, when that gets going.
Look forward to that. Oh man.
So, any other big news stories this week?
I think it's probably gonna be covered in the Parker Power Rankings.
Okay.
I don't want to jump on anything.
So, is it time for the power rankings? Anything
do you
else
want to do like a quick catch up on the week? You know, like
Yeah. We can. I actually, as far as like a how's your teams, I guess.
well, I already said my team sucks.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Islanders are still not playing hockey.
That's true.
The Giants, I suggest, there's a really good Gotham Sports Giants podcast I listen to. It's called NYG Weekly. They just put
They're
out
on
one-
iTunes.
Yeah, they're on iTunes.
NYG Weekly on iTunes.
Yeah. They just put out an episode with an interview with Rashad Jennings.
Nice.
And they have a long talk with him about, like, you know, how do you see Saquon? And it really solidified to me, he made a lot of sense where he's going. I love, for the Giants or where they're at, I love the pick.
Okay.
He goes, because none of the quarterbacks that are in this class, you're not going to draft one of these guys and pay them like X amount of millions to sit on the sidelines for 2 years. And then, like, where are you in 2 years?
Right.
You draft like, this guy who's going to help out Eli, who is your guy for the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, look at every Super Bowl team that's existed in such a long time. Every one of them has a great running back that takes up like 60, 70, 75% of the work.
Yeah.
And that's something the Giants have not had.
No, we have.
And I really, like, it really solidified to me because I know where I stood was I wanted Saquon, but I also was like, I think we go quarterback. Especially when I saw Darnold on the board.
You know what the thing is? I think why everybody wanted quarterback is because everyone had, like, New York sports radio put the fear in everybody's like, oh, you got to draft a quarterback because you're going to do that. You got to pay him this. You got to do that. Like, is Eli going to be here in 3 years? It's like, you know.
Mikey, I think, said something backwards. He said Yankees won 17 wins out of the last 16 games played. What do you mean 16 wins out of the last 7?
They were so good one time. They gave him 2 wins.
They get a win per Stanton home run.
Yeah.
So they got 2 yesterday.
Okay.
They got 2 wins.
Every-
That's what caught me off guard. I was like trying to figure it out. I was like, wait, did they play like a doubleheader? I'm like,
So
no,
did they
that would
win-
still be 17 games.
Did they win 16 out of the last
Yeah,
17?
he said whoops. He had 16 wins out of 17 games, which is fucking phenomenal.
I still like the whole won 17 games out of the last 16 because that's how good I am.
Because we won the last one in regulation.
That's
last
Pelican
season.
power right there, baby.
That's a Pelican move.
Yeah,
That's a
straight-
Pelican power move.
Straight Pelican move, man. Straight Pelican move.
Ooh, I should have a thing called the Parker Power Pelicans. And I just rank all the Pelican
You
players.
put out the starting 5.
by like their overall in NBA 2K.
Oh man, we should do NBA 2K and do this and just like
Yeah.
we create ourselves
Ooh,
in NBA 2K.
that would be good.
We should do that.
And then like we just like who'd play what position? I feel like you'd be the center.
You're taller than I am.
But what are you gonna play?
I was gonna say point guard because I'm shifty.
Okay.
I've got all those moves.
So you're shifty.
and flexible
I'm
ankles.
the center.
Yeah.
Where's Mikey?
I think Mikey could be a power forward.
Mikey's the guy that just wants to dunk.
He's, he could be the shooting guard. He could
Yeah.
be the 3. No, I'm sorry.
See, I don't know. Mikey's either going to be the guy
He's
that
a shooting
shoots
forward.
all 3-pointers
Yeah.
or just all dunks.
Okay,
And I can't tell which one he'd go for.
Twitter poll: does Mikey play the 2, the shooting guard, or
Mikey
the 3?
said I'm the dunk man.
Yeah.
Or the 3 dude. So yeah, he just said what I said.
Here's the worst part about this, guys. We're 3 white guys who are like trying to figure out basketball positions. So I'm the dunk
When we
man.
can't even jump.
Yeah, we can't even jump. I'll tell you this right now. The only reason why I'd be a point guard is because my move is pass the ball.
Yeah, that's true. Big playmaker.
Big play. Big
Playmaker
play Brian. That's what they call me.
I'm the guy who just stands right under the hoop,
Got
gets
it.
the ball, just jumps up and puts it in.
Crispus.
That was always my volleyball move in gym class. I would be the guy who just stood under the net and just fucking right over.
Oh man.
All day, baby.
I got in it. When I played basketball in
Mikey said, "Holy shit, perfect." Yeah, I know you, Mikey.
what is it? No, we used to like have basketball gym classes,
Uh-huh.
and we had like a whole section on basketball. So we had to break off into teams, like 3 guys, 2 girls to a team.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, whatever. And then my coach would make positions, so I would be either guy under the basket or point guard.
Okay.
So I was like, okay, I guess I should, He's like, you're a leader, McCormick. I'm like, shut up. Like, this is 9th period gym.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for baseball practice.
That was like me, because, like, as a kid, like, basketball was the one sport I did not care about.
Right.
And there was, like, one time, like, I think it was, like, raining out, so we had to go to the gym for recess. So, like, we were just playing basketball, and it was, like, I was kind of just, like, doing those moves where, like, I'd go to pass and then, like, come over and, like pass it and shit. And the coach came over to me. He's like, hey, you ever thought about, like, playing basketball? I was like, not really. I don't like basketball. He's like, yeah, you should really consider trying out for the team. I'm like, nah. And then I did track.
Just think of, like, if you ever think of, like, if you subscribe to the multiverse theory,
Yeah.
there's a version of you
that's playing
stuck,
now for...
You'd be like tatted up like Birdman, but without the child porn case in the background.
I just have a bunch of like metalcore band tattoos.
You
like
see
Star
this?
Wars and Marvel.
This is my Beach Boys tattoo. I go to Kokomo all the time. That's like for the 3 guys that watch this show. That's probably way too old for them.
See this? It says Daddy took the T-Bird away.
My Snoop John beat.
I was in a real dark place in my life. It felt like Daddy took the T-Bird away.
On one shoulder says heroes, the other shoulder says villains. That's a real song.
I got a chest piece that says, "Wouldn't it be nice if we were older?"
On my back it says "Help me, Rhonda." New segment of the show, Beach Boys Bit.
Beach Boys Bit Hour. Bry's Beach Boys.
Brian's Beach Boys Bits. That's what we're gonna do. I found my segment, guys.
The Beach Boy Bry Hour. The Beach Boy Bry.
The Beach Bry Hour.
The Beach Bry. I'm trying to think of the third B that would like kill the alliteration game.
Bonanza? The Beach Bry Bonanza?
The Beach Bry Bonanza. I was gonna say the Beach Bry Bonus Hour.
Oh,
yeah.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah.
It gives it a time of like this has X amount of minutes before it gets stale.
Mikey said that Birdman case was on the TV show Catfish. The girl who was behind the whole thing was arrested and also cyber attacked another couple. Damn, man.
Wow, we got our guy, the Google guy over there. He's done a better job on this show when he's not here.
He's like, what's Batman's homie Ned? Is it
Alfred?
Ned? No, I'm sorry, Spider-Man.
Oh
Yeah, I've been playing Telltale Batman, so
Okay.
I'm all Batmaned out. Spider-Man's in the
Oh,
movie.
the
It's
guy
Ned,
in the chair?
right?
Yeah, Ned.
Yeah. Mikey's our Ned right now.
Ned
He's just like the
leads.
guy at the computer, like looking up the facts.
Just Google, refresh, Google.
Man in the chair.
Man in the
I'm
chair.
the man in the chair.
All right, I think it's time.
You think it's time?
It's time for the Parker Power
It's time
Rankings.
for the Parker Power Rankings. We had the cool ass audio like intro.
Boom.
Parker Power Rankings.
Wouldn't it be nice if Parker?
Wouldn't it be nice if we ranked the powers? Then we wouldn't have to wait each week.
Doodle-doo.
Cause we got Parker with the rankings.
It's coming together too easily.
Yeah.
This podcast is gonna be real weird next week.
Yeah, it's
when we finally commit to the Pelicans and Beach Boys. Get it?
But see, it goes well. We're gonna have Pelicans and beach balls, and it's
Oh
just,
my god!
it's gonna be great. We gotta break out like the tank tops. We gotta
Can we
get
drink, like,
a little
Corona?
suntan lotion on the nose. We just gotta go full summer mode.
We gotta drink
'Cause
Ronas and
Pelicans-
margaritas though.
Yeah. We gotta do that. Ooh, man, you're giving me like E3 theme ideas where we just get like super like summer themed.
And put Beach Boys on in the background.
I gotta invest in the green screen, and it just looks like a beach behind us, and we're just like watching E3. Like,
And you're all just sweating constantly. So hot
now
in
we
here.
gotta invest in it so we can have a green screen full of like pelicans, just like like National Geographic footage of just like
And
pelicans
then, like,
flying behind us.
Fucking Drew Holiday just walking by. What's going on?
And then like Philip Rivers comes in, eat a cupcake.
Hey, Drake Holiday, you still can't eat cupcakes? Suck a dick.
Caw-caw, and then just flies away on the pelican.
He does it.
a beach ball. Caw-caw.
Caw, motherfuckers, caw. I have 8 more kids on the way.
I got kids.
He bought that shirt unironically.
Man, I really like to see Slater Man. All right, let's get down to it with the Parker Power Rankings on the Picked Last podcast.
Put it up.
Alliteration station, baby.
Funny, that's not alliteration.
It's not. It's not.
It's just rhyming.
This is great. Coming in at number 5.
Number
on
5.
the Parker Power Rankings, we got the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Who just won the World's Strongest Man competition. Officially. He's been trying for years, gotten real close.
Okay.
And he finally won it this year.
Shit.
So he is in elite company now with people like Mark Henry. So Mark Henry and the Mountain.
That's gonna be.
I don't know who the hell else.
That's gonna
won
be a new
World Strongest-
WWE sitcom.
Mark and the Mountain.
Mark in the Mountain, and they're like, I can't eat these flapjacks. Hold the frying pan.
Girl.
Girl.
Wasn't the Mountain trying to be in WWE? They offered
I know
him like
they
a
wanted
contract.
him in
Yeah.
that, but he's like, nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now they got that Ronda Rousey fuck money.
Yeah, that's right.
So maybe the Mountain's on the way.
Who-
Mark retired a little too soon.
yeah,
Ooh, what if he managed him?
it would still be terrible.
Well, imagine like those dope vignettes though,
Oh yeah.
of like him training him.
it's like lift this car.
Yeah.
Raw.
Ah, now I'm gonna lift this car because I'm a trainer.
Bro, we're
They're
gonna
all
lift these
lifting
car together.
Then Braun shows up. We lifting cars, guys. Everyone's lifting cars. Car mania. So
Their gimmick is just a roadside assistance thing. It's like, I see your car's in a ditch. Let me pick it up for you.
The
Raw.
the world's
Have a
strongest
good-
movers.
The Pep Boys. Good evening, ma'am.
Mark in the Mountain. That's gonna be a VH1 show.
Oh.
Give it time.
I
Or
would-
USA. It's gonna be like after the Cromarties. It's Mark
Right.
in the Mountain. It's like Chris Lee knows best. The Cromarties, Mark in the Mountain.
The Cromarties is a real thing?
Yeah, he has a show.
No way.
Yeah, it's on USA.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so
You
like.
know
out of
about that? They
no.
always show commercials during Raw.
Oh, see, that's the. I don't,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
not
see
on that
much
Raw
Raw,
game. Yeah. Well, you're working. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's a real show. It shows like his family.
Oh fuck,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I think they're in season 2 right now. So there you go.
Are they gonna do as many
Watch the
seasons
Cromarties.
as Kidsy has?
I don't know. I think Mikey might have wrote something, but I got the Parker Power Rankings up. I just see the girl who was arrested for the catfish.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all he wrote.
yeah.
Yeah, because I can't see that right now because I'm in the Parker
I'll
Power
try getting.
Rankings.
I'll try getting the chat up.
Number 4, brother.
4.
Oh yeah, that was weird. I did like Hogan and Macho Man. All right.
What
so
you gonna do,
coming in
brother?
at number 4 is China.
This country?
Yes,
Okay.
the country of China, because there was some fire over on Twitter. Let me pull it up here because I took a few screenshots. They have great nicknames for NBA players.
Ooh.
China.
Okay.
So I have a few of them here. We've got LeBron James in China is called the Little Emperor. A play on the English King James that is also a slang term for a spoiled only child under China's one-child policy. Used more when LeBron was young, but now mostly by LeBron haters. So they call him the Little Emperor.
I think LeBron has like siblings though.
Other common nicknames for Steph Curry include Sprout God and the elementary school student.
Ooh. Ooh. That's like unintentionally like damaging.
Well, dude, like some of these are real savage.
Yeah. That's,
Like Giannis on
Giannis.
Antetokounmpo.
Hold on. Let me see
Giannis, yeah.
Giannis yeah.
You want to know his
The
nickname?
Greek
is?
freak. The Greek freak.
They call his name letters, bro.
That's awesome.
Because his last name has so many letters.
That's
letters, bro.
That's so racist and like kind of great in the same way that I'm ashamed to say it's awesome.
It's awesome.
Because it's just like because it's the same thing as like just a lot of letters.
Yeah. Just so many letters.
Antetokounmpo. Yeah, it's
See,
something.
exactly. That's why they just say letters,
Yeah.
bro.
I used to be able to say like if I hear it once like said correctly, I'll be like I'm good for like a day.
This one was weird. Kobe
Yes.
Bryant, snail shell. It says Kobe is snail shell because it rhymes with my guy Kobe, but I don't get what that means.
Maybe in Chinese.
Yeah, it probably like means
'Cause,
something.
like,
Yeah.
I know words.
Yeah.
And Kobe and snail shell don't really mix.
If there's anything I know,
If
it's
there's anything
Kobe
I know, it's
snail
words.
shell. It says when he was young, they called him Peter Pan, and at the end he became Chatterbox Gossett, which rhymes with old Kobe. Shaquille O'Neal, the giant shark,
Yeah, that's all right.
derives from the fact that the first round the first sound in the Chinese word for shark sounds like the first sound in Shaquille.
I
Shayu.
mean- Okay.
Towards the end of his career, he was frequently called O'Fat, a play on O'Neal.
That is so bad.
So you got Letters
God.
Bro, the elementary school student, and
God.
O'Fat.
Oh, fat. That sounds like what Charles Barkley calls him.
You want to know Charles Barkley's name?
Please.
It's coming up next. The
Please.
Flying Pig. They called him the Flying Pig, and the guy just wrote self-explanatory.
I would have thought he would have wrote the same thing for Shaquille O'Neal and like and King Shark, whatever the fuck it is. But,
Kevin
you know-
Durant, school bag do, because he used to wear a school bag to press conferences. Do is short for Durant.
How literal.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's very to the point.
So that gets.
That's
the
like if
number
I
4
called
spot.
you. It's if I called you Par Glasses.
Yeah.
Because your name's Parker.
Yeah, and I'm
you have
always
glasses.
wearing glasses.
Yeah.
Like glasses paw.
Glasses, Father.
That's a cool nickname.
That is a very.
All right, so that's number 4. Coming in at number 3,
Why did Charles Barkley get such a like a
the Flying Pig.
the flying pig?
Like-
We all know his vertical
Yikes.
leap wasn't that high.
Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
did.
like you maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
'Cause
That's
he's
weird.
fat. That's what it
That's
is.
what it is. That's what. They just wanted to call him a fat guy.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Capitals, the Washington Capitals.
Washington Caps.
Eastern Conference Finals for the first time in 20 years.
Whoa, whoa.
Now, once again, I'll keep saying it. When we did NHL playoff predictions, I said, guys, watch the Caps this year.
You said
And I
Caps.
got scoffed at.
Did I scoff at you?
It was more Mikey.
Okay.
I think it was
'Cause I was-
Mikey and Tom. I don't think you were
Okay,
here for
I
that
wasn't here
episode.
for that. Yeah.
And they were both like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I was.
Here they are, baby. They beat the Penguins. They're on a roll. Who knows?
I
Could it be them and the Golden Knights? Are they? In
That'd be an
different-
interesting-
Are they in different divisions? They might be.
well, yeah, one's
Yeah,
west.
one's west, yeah.
The other's east.
I don't know my divisions in hockey.
Well,
so.
Vegas
Well,
geographically
that's why I figured
is a lot
they're in
further
different
than
divisions.
Washington D.C.
But you also have sports where they have the Cowboys in the East.
Well, that's just television.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, that was
Yeah,
a
no,
television
yeah,
thing.
no.
Because Arizona, I don't know if you remember, Arizona used to be in that division too.
Mhm.
So it was a real fucking weird thing.
Yeah, no, that's real weird.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I'm just
No, yeah, because it's two
you
giant
never know
media
divisions.
markets.
They get
no,
weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, not much to say there. Just really awesome.
No, yeah,
They've been the butt of jokes since like 2005.
And
of like never making it past the second round.
and you got to give Alexander Ovechkin some credit for sticking around
he's been
that
locked
team.
in.
Like
This-
he had his chances to leave probably.
yeah. Oh, absolutely.
And he stuck
And
it.
that's something I'd love to see from a guy named JT.
Oh, John Tavares.
So stick
I
around.
know you watch John Tavares.
I know you watch our show. You saw that Tom LaFaso episode.
Yeah.
So so Capitals coming in number 3.
Okay.
Number 2, one Mikey wanted us to talk about and already had it listed. MLB player named Stephen Piscotty.
Okay. No, yeah, I just caught up on that.
Yeah, really cool story.
Yeah.
He is a player right now for the Oakland A's who, in his first at bat since his mother passed from ALS, they gave him a great standing ovation.
Yeah.
There's more to the story. Last year he played for St. Louis, and he was having like a statistically awful season.
Yeah.
And they came out at the end of the year. They said his mother's struggling, battling with ALS. Worked out something with the A's to send him over there to be
Okay.
closer with his mother.
That's cool.
And the A's were cool enough to give St. Louis some prospects, and be like, we'll do this. It's class acts all around.
The A's and the Cardinals, I think, historically have had a great relationship with this
Mhm.
because there's a lot of history between those
Yeah.
two
That
franchises.
big Mark
but
McGuire.
Mark McGuire, Tony La Russa,
yeah.
other steroid users, but there's no, it shows the class of like billion-dollar organizations, like
You're good.
okay,
It's just,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is distracting, but yeah, like the billion-dollar organizations that they are, or maybe millions of dollar that they'll be like, you know what, for a guy like why did I forget his names already?
Stephen Piscotty.
Piscotty. I was gonna say Pizziotti. Like
I almost said Stephen Biscotti.
Biscotti,
Like the cookie.
cookie. Yeah. So Piscotty, like you could trade him, and he was kind of a key figure in that team, and so they traded him off, and it's like only because it's just to help his family.
Yeah,
out.
yeah, like
And
it's all it is.
That's great,
hmm Mikey commented about the NBA nicknames
Mhm.
and said my nickname in high school was oddly D-Fat, the crawling pig.
Still hasn't changed though.
Yikes! Shots fired.
Who am I to judge?
Yeah. Yeah. So no, yeah, really fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's a like, and sorry to hear that his
No,
mom
yeah,
passed,
absolutely, but
it's-
like.
And that the fact he came back, I saw like they gave him like an ovation, and he stepped out of the box. You could see he's overcome with emotion, and and then he like gathered himself enough to fucking line a single to right center field and get to
I was
first
hoping
base.
you wouldn't say he got like hit by a pitcher. Like the first,
and then he came back and he took a 98-mile-an-hour fastball right to the brain. It's a real tough
It's like
day.
way to kill the moment, man.
It's a real tough day.
That would be horrifying.
But
that pitcher would probably never show his face again in the MLB.
the fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm theme would play. But no,
Or it would be like It's Always Sunny, like the gang gets beamed in the head.
The gang ruins a moment. But no, yeah, like it's on a serious level. This is a it's a fantastic moment for this young man and baseball in general, that they put his family before the game.
Yeah.
And that's huge.
And it's very good press. You know what I mean? It's good press. It's good headlines for your organization.
No, yeah, exactly.
It's classy. Everything about it is classy.
There's a lot you could say about the Oakland A's, but you can't say they're not a classy organization.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fucking spend money, though.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say, man.
That's all you gotta
Get
do.
your team together.
I mean, you had a movie. It was called Moneyball.
Yeah.
Start
spending that money.
Play Moneyball.
Yeah.
So number one.
This
week's Parker Power Rankings. Now, there was an event this weekend.
Oh.
Similar to what I like to describe as the World Cup, where people care about it, like when it happens, and then don't give a shit anymore.
Fair enough.
The Kentucky Derby.
Oh my god.
That's what it was, right?
That was Kentucky Derby.
Now you're probably thinking the one that won this race would be number one on the power rankings.
Justify?
But it's not.
Uh-oh.
It's a former winner. Now, I read this today. It might be old news, but it popped up today, and I thought it was worth being number one because fucking awesome. American Pharoah.
Yeah, boy.
Do you know the money-making business going on right now with American Pharoah?
Oh, for horse jizz? Yeah, that's probably going to be crazy.
Yeah. Son is living it up in retirement, has sex 3 times every day, charges $200,000 impregnation fee, makes around $30 million a year annually. Just impregnating horses.
See, that's why people get
Imagine
into
retiring and just fucking
your
3
one
times
job.
a day and making $30 million a year fucking 3 times a day.
Oh my god.
That is the life. That is the American Pharaoh dream. Not really. It's probably very exhausting.
Yeah. Well, he's got nothing else better.
But hey,
like,
you know
if
what?
If you were a human doing that, it's basically like.
But that's the kind of sacrifice and dedication that gets you number one on the Parker Power Rankings. Not winning some race.
No, yeah.
I don't care about your little race. When you're making $30 million a year annually to fuck.
For your horse
you
to
make
fuck.
the power ranking.
That
horse to fuck.
That horse ain't catching any checks for that.
No.
It's like, go ahead, sign your
Maybe
check.
he gets a little stable upgrade.
Ooh, get some more hay.
Yeah, ooh. But no. That is a business, my friend.
No,
so,
yeah.
You know what? The owners of American Pharoah. Whoever is charging this money, you get number one on the Parker Power Rankings this week.
Yeah, because he was a Triple Crown winner.
Going to the Parker Hall of Fame alongside John Crook.
Just put him up there. Porn guy, big fuck guy.
Raise the banner, play the anthem.
Take the hat off.
Yeah, hats off.
But, no, yeah, like, horse racing now, it's basically like you win a couple races. Like, if you're a horse owner, you want to be in the top 3, at least in one race.
Yeah.
So you could sell off their because that's how you make your money.
It's endgame.
Yeah, that's how you make your money back. It's not like winning a race is like you'll get like $5 million from that race, but that's nothing compared to like you got stable fees. You gotta feed the horse. You gotta train the horse. You gotta get the right jockey.
The race is like the E3 presentation,
right?
And then the jizz business is where you actually
the jizzness, basically.
The American Pharoah jizzness. We're making that a movie. It's going to be a YouTube Red exclusive called The Jizzness.
Starring Logan Paul.
It's going to be a documentary where we go behind the scenes with, like, how they make money after winning these races. And that's our movie, The Jizzness.
The Jizzness. It's like Blackfish, but with horse dicks.
Or maybe YouTube Red might not want it under that name. Maybe we sell it to, like, Pornhub Premium.
Well, I think if we tag it right, if we tag it like, Elsa and Anna from Frozen, watch.
Moana's The Jizzness.
Moana's The Jizzness.
Coco's The Jizzness. We can make great money off this.
Yeah, Incredibles 3, The Jizzness.
Avengers Jizzness War. You gotta get the Jizzness gauntlet. The Jizzfinity gauntlet.
Gotta get that hand Right in there.
You gotta get the stones.
Gotta work those stones whichever way you can. And with a snap of a finger, half of you.
Half the horses in America just gone.
Oh my god. Did you when
Captain
you
American Pharaoh.
when you woke up this morning, did you think we'd do like a 10-minute bit on
Spider Biscuit.